Okay, door we can open, a candle we can burn brighter, decoration we can swing, and some other decorations we cannot swing. I guess the
Can you
door?
burn the candle brighter, swing the decoration, and catch it on fire?
Why? Are we trying to do something? It won't let me swing. I mean, that did that. What does this do?
That did do that.
Oh, it doesn't even stay open. Okay, cool. So that was what we have to do. Swing.
I just like the little serendipitous moments in this game where it's like I wasn't expecting the decoration to get stuck to the window with the ceiling fan, but you know, sometimes it happens.
Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. No.
Can you light the candelabra? It's just the entire premise of this level is just to burn everything.
I think we need it straightened first. Just a feeling. Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. I wasn't trying to. Oh, I can't do anything with that. I guess I close this. Move faster. Ball.
Oh, and then hit the ball by opening the door.
There we go.
Like quickly.
It won't let me. Do I do this again? No. Oh, the ball? Okay, I see. I can't reach. There we go. Then go down. Then into the ball to get to that.
Just my imagination. Just my imagination again.
Wind it up.
That's gonna get stuck on the.
Oh, that was so helpful.
Yeah, what are you supposed? Can you do anything with the ball?
Oh, I have idea. I have idea. Back to candle.
Turn. Can you angle the sconce so it's like a deeper angle or something?
No, this. I light that thing that's coming by. Oh, dang it.
And then we gotta whip the fan faster. See, it would have.
It's not too late. Oh my god, this is really hard to time.
Frame perfect. Get ready, gamers.
This is a fire hazard.
Yeah. Oh, now pull this. You gotta.
Now I need to pull it tight.
And then it's gonna light the candelabra, and then you turn the candelabra, and then the candelabra light the thing, making the matryoshka fall on the suitcase, doing something.
You're just sleeping through all these fires just everywhere.
It's just my imagination. I already said it. I'm not saying it again.
They said it again.
Iconic.
What in the?
I love you, Camilla. Never change.
Why?
Never change.
I mean, she couldn't have
This is
been. She couldn't have been reading that in there. There's no light.
I like.
She was just ready in position for when it opened.
Waiting, yeah, she's just waiting for that moment. If this is not Camilla Fire Emblem, I don't know who else it would be. She has purple hair. This is child Camilla Fire Emblem.
I don't like thinking about child Camilla Fire Emblem because Camilla Fire Emblem's already problematic as not a child.
Well, yeah, but like, people have to grow up. Like, they're not just born as a full problematic adult.
Listen, some people are just born a problem.
I mean, I was, but you know, like, not in the same ways that Camilla Fire Emblem was.
I mean, I feel like Camilla Fire Emblem would be Iris Ace Attorney seducing adults when she's a teenager.
I definitely think Camilla Fire Emblem would be an Iris Ace Attorney character, yes.
What in the? What's going on here? This little lady is.
Did you forget Camilla? It literally happened like an hour and a half ago.
Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister?
I think he literally forgot who Camilla was.
Hey, you missed one.
Oh, well, just my imagination.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it again. I told you. I quit. I quit saying it.
What's with the
What's
fun
with the
book?
Fun
That's
book.
how
Oh,
you.
yeah.
That's how you do it, sir. Okay.
No. I thought it was gonna be fun juice and book. That's why I read it. The
What?
fun juice.
What's with the fun boob and juice?
Ah, boob. The fun boob.
Yeah, one side's the fun boob, one side's the boring boob.
Ah, man.
One side's party,
Gamers,
one side's
comment down
business.
below. Which boob are you? Are you party boob or are you business boob? Like I said, always keep a smile on the lady's face. I wanted to treat our guests well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
bread and milk. I'm making a pudding later.
I'm more and more feeling like this is just Jesse and James. Like,
Yeah,
if she can't afford bread and milk, like
yeah. That's luxury
that's
for
a
them.
that's a Team Rocket issue.
At your service, my dear. I'll be back in a flash.
Like, I don't know how much Pokemon anime you watched, but like I remember like season 1, season 2 stuff, them being like, we haven't eaten for weeks. And I'm just like, what's going, like, how are you surviving?
You would think that Giovanni would give them a stipend.
Story reasons. He cut it off when they stopped stealing anything and were constantly focusing on a Pikachu he didn't care about.
Yeah.
Well, that and they spent all their stipend on like giant robots and stuff.
I do recall. I do declare.
They were just Yusuke. They were just spend all their money on dumb shit and then they can't afford food.
I think that's why you like Yusuke Persona so much. Is because of Jesse and James Pokemon.
He kind of is personality wise like a fusion of Jesse and James.
He really is. He really is. I believe it. Who was Camilla? I think you were Camilla because I was Missile.
Sure. Hey, mister.
Yes, cute little lady. I'm saying that platonically. I'm not Camilla Fire Emblem Pop-O-Matic. Would you like more juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Yeah, more boob juice, please.
I said I'm not Camilla Fire Emblem Pop-O-Matic.
Have I been kidnapped?
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience.
You didn't answer my question. Don't say those awful things about this house.
Hmm?
This house is where I used to live.
Plot, 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 plot! What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me.
You really are.
What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at the girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Okay, you ready? You ready? This is my fan theory about what's going on. Camilla is Jowd's daughter. This is their house, obviously. And this is a recreation. The other room that we were in has like that Rube Goldberg murder machine system is a recreation of the crime scene to try to figure out how it happened.
Okay.
That's my gamer knowledge coming into play right now.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I forgot that voice.
It's been empty for 5 years. Apparently, nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course. I'm gonna have some bread and milk after the stream just to see if it's like a good combination. I'm sure
I just want a bread bowl filled with milk. That's it. That's all I ask.
You say that as if I've not done that before. Sometimes you just want milk.
I've done a bread bowl once and never again.
Oh, you want a bread bowl filled with milk?
A bread bowl filled with milk.
Like a soup?
Yeah.
Like a soup bread bowl filled with milk.
Like cereal broth in a bread bowl.
Ugh. No. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Well, I mean that's what Beauty wants.
Oh. Beauty, you're a monster. You're a psychopath. No. You be a good girl while I'm home.
Listen,
I'm gone.
When she was a child, that was all her parents could afford, and so which is her comfort food now.
Just SpongeBob. You know, the song on the tiniest violin. I don't know why I played it in my head in the sound font, but I did.
I do have to say that I kind of, once again, was mentally just thinking of Jessie. I don't know if you know her backstory in Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon Jessie.
I do. I know Pokemon Jessie's backstory with the Growlithe. No, that was James.
That's James.
Had the Growlithe. I wish James just had his Growlithe in the show. Like
Jesse's family was so poor that they ended up as a kind of treat for her. Gave her unflavored shaved ice because they couldn't afford flavoring. And so she as an adult would order unflavored shaved ice because it
it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's comfort food.
It was just ice. And that was her dessert. Her dessert was ice.
No, I know. Like Pokemon sometimes be hitting, you know?
I mean, Team Rocket, all three of them have very tragic backstories, but
yeah. Listen, let's not get into Meowth.
Meowth's also problematic, though. So
Meowth is Camilla Fire Emblem problematic.
Listen, I mean, James didn't have it so bad. He had a really cute, almost wife. that was kind of a dominatrix, but I mean,
sometimes you want that.
yeah, she
He
just
ended up anyways.
tried chaining him up in a basement and like literally using her Vile Plume's stun spore on him to paralyze him.
Listen, sometimes you want that.
And her parents, or his parents, helped. Just read your boob and drink your juice. I want to go home.
That's the voice actor
yet.
who voices this character. That's the voice actor they actually didn't cut in time after she read that line. She's like, I want to go home. And they're like, no! You read the boob juice!
This dilapidated old place was Camilla's old house. What's going on
We're
here?
not paying you to cry.
We're just paying you for boob juice. You haven't produced any yet. That's not how it works.
That's not how any of this works.
Okay, where am I? I'm down
You
here.
can go into Camilla. Remember, she was dead.
What in the world? She never died. What do you mean? When did she die?
Didn't she die?
Missile died.
Yeah, but like, isn't it through the transitive property? Didn't she die immediately after?
No? Why does this little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. That must mean she must have died sometime after that.
Somebody's rogue ghost tricking people?
And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened.
Somebody's going around ghost tricking people.
I mean, listen, if I could, I would. I just do it every time I get a chance. I'd like, just for the sake of a fun minigame, IRL.
Yeah, but like, the subtext is that IRL, there's always going to be a coincidental set of items that can magically, like, help you evade death.
I mean, it probably won't work every time.
Yeah, but then what do? You're just stuck in a time loop at that point.
No, at the end, you think you probably could just give up.
I guess so. Maybe just in-game we haven't given up because it's not in lore for us to give up.
Well, and it wouldn't, like, progress the story. We'd be stuck.
Yeah.
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
Oh, did Missile?
I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel.
Did Missile die again? And now he's ghost tricking people as like a renegade ghost tricker? That's hilarious if that's true.
I wouldn't trust a dog with that much power.
I wouldn't trust a dog with that much power either. It's just like instead of saving you, they just go back in time to keep eating the bone that was left on the counter.
I mean, not even intentionally. They just keep getting distracted every single loop.
Yeah. It's like, oh, is that a bug? It's like,
and then it gets to the end and they die. They're like, aha, dang it. I won't get distracted this time.
I won't get distracted this time. And then you just see Missile like check a mark on the floor, and it's like 500,000 checks because it just kept. It's like, this time for sure, I'm not gonna get distracted by the ball, and I'm not gonna get distracted by the fire truck going by. I'm not gonna get distracted. It's like gets distracted this entire time, just going over the list of things that he's not gonna get distracted about.
That's after he already did the time loop, so he wastes the whole 4 minutes.
So he puts another tally. I won't get distracted about thinking about what I won't get distracted about. You're voicing all this.
Sissel?
Do you want me to voice?
My name is Camilla.
Do you want me to voice
No,
Camilla?
it's fine. There's plenty of scenes where you're voicing like everybody anyways. You're doing that entire conversation between the guy that eats all his pills and Lynn.
Yeah, that's
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? can hardly tell the poor little thing. I can hardly tell the poor little thing that this is the land of the dead. Land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? What?
Thistle!
He constantly forgets that he has no internal monologue. He can't.
How many times will he tell you the story, old man?
He's just like thinking like, oh, I can't tell them this thing. Completely tell them this thing. Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember, sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Wow, you can't say that. That's problematic.
Sissy, eh? Ahem.
About Camilla.
This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero! She is, huh?
Oh, the catharsis
What?
of Lynn being a hero to Jowd's daughter, and Lynn...
Why are you saying this is Jowd's daughter? They don't even have the same hair color.
It happened 5 years ago!
Listen, haven't you played Fire Emblem Awakening or Fire Emblem Hates? They have the same hair color as their parents.
Yeah, the mom could have purple hair. We haven't seen the mom. Remember, the hair color always follows the trait of one of the parents.
I thought it always follows the father, though. The mother is dependent on which character.
In Awakening, it's the mother, and Fates is the father.
So I didn't get that far enough of Fates. I got to where I put a baby in a time pocket, and I was like, this is problematic. Put it down.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I would have stopped there too if that wasn't my first Fire Emblem game.
By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad... Also, why do you say something in parentheses again? Stop it!
Yeah.
He's going to die, and it's all because of me.
She killed her mom.
What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
See?
Well, this is all a weird coincidence. Her dad's also a detective that's going to be executed?
Do not start. Do not start. The game's about to reveal it. You're just mad that I guessed correctly.
Oh, we don't know that. There's been weirder coincidences in this game.
You stop the stream right now, just so we won't be able to find out until, like, next week.
No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd. That's right. He also has the name Detective Jowd. It's a weird coincidence. There's two Detective Jowds that are detectives that are being executed tonight.
Wow, what a coincidence! I wouldn't question
world?
it, honestly, at this point.
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream.
And it wasn't
5
actually
years
that
ago.
scary.
That murder case. Kidnapping or incident?
Kidnapping. About Camilla.
Just like the same conversation again.
Yeah.
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Dead End Drive. Do y'all remember 13 Dead End Drive?
I sounds familiar. I forget what it's from.
It was a board game.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember much about it.
I vaguely remember it, but I confuse it. I used to confuse it with Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Oh, it's way older than
now,
Betrayal.
Well, yeah. Now that I played Betrayal,
and it was more one of those like Hasbro games that is not like a tabletop game people like adults would play. It was like a Mousetrap like game, I think.
Mhm.
Like Mousetrap, it had a bunch of gadgets.
Oh,
I don't
that's fun.
I don't know. I didn't have it. I only saw commercials for it, so I don't know how it was played. I just know it had.
Yeah. I did learn yesterday that I get Labyrinth and Talisman confused.
Labyrinth, like the slide the floor pieces.
Yeah, and
isn't Talisman like super complex?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Labyrinth is a baby game for babies.
That's
Talisman is the game that takes 8 hours, and everybody could lose it.
Yeah, that's like getting like Uno and not even Uno and Risk, because Risk is like still mainstream. That's like getting like Uno and like Scythe confused.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I did. That was me, though, until literally yesterday when my brother said, hey, I got my kids Pokemon Labyrinth. Can you give me some tips on how to play it? And I immediately had PTSD flashbacks and cold sweat. And I was like, can we talk about this outside? I was like, I don't know why you would get that game for them. That's terrible. And then he brought it
terrible.
out.
I really want to play the Kingdom Hearts Talisman, but... I need to know the lore, because I'm sure it's canon somewhere.
I'm sure it's canon somewhere too, but it's a commitment. It's a commitment.
I've never actually seen regular Labyrinth. As a kid, I had Junior Labyrinth, and the library system also has Junior Labyrinth, so I've taken out for game nights before. But it's just a simplified version.
I mean, the Pokemon version is the same as the version I've played before, which was not a branded one. I don't know if it was Junior or not, but
I mean, Junior, it's just a smaller board and stuff, so
yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsic Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. Music box or instant? I thought you were
Well, you know which one I'm picking.
About Camilla.
It's been in 5 years. About Camilla. I mean, yeah, if it was just the two of us, I would definitely about Camilla again. But I respect our viewers too much.
It was Mom's birthday that day. Oh, for her birthday, he got her murder?
He got her. Honey, it's what you've always wanted. Oh, thank you.
The sweet release of death.
It's what I've always wanted, dear. It's cherry flavored.
Cherry. What?
Listen, that's a deep cut to all my murder heads out there. I don't know. Cyanide tastes like cherry.
Can't say that.
I know, right?
My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Why do you give your mom a Rube's murder machine?
I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? Oh, that's why it's happy birthday to you.
Why do you put a gun in the Rude Bull? And just how long you have to stand there with a gun pointed at you, just staring at it, slowly burning. Mom!
What's just that noise? Did my wife just get comically murdered in a Rube Goldberg machine?
Still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I thought the gun was just gonna shoot confetti. Isn't that what they do in Looney Tunes? I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. The music box is hidden in the apartment.
Yes! Oh, these are the moments I've lived for.
I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
Yes!
I don't know.
Make
where.
all the characters psychopaths.
Pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes of the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you're kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. The music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know.
That's so funny. You can't add him up.
I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. You say so she hears? Or you think, but like, I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops.
Sissel, you're the worst. You're literally the worst.
Are you sure this would be any different than if Missile saved her?
I see no difference. Missile, Sissel, same person.
There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe you better stop talking, it's too dangerous. Sissy.
You can't say that!
You're not going to talk to me
Camilla
anymore?
Fire Emblem problematic. She really is Camilla Fire Emblem.
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more about that. After that. First, I need to get killed. It's the only way I can get you out. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, sissy.
She's still just casually sipping her boob juice.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search for the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet there? Here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here in this room.
There's a smelly smell that smells smelly.
Someone there? Can you hear me? Oh, is someone there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. Next time I sense you, this child will die. And every time after that, this child will die again. Remember that. Every time I sense you, I will kill this child. Alright, we're leaving.
Yeah, that'd be like a very... Pardon me, little lady. It's like a very interesting conundrum, then. Because...
No, her book!
Look!
Now she'll never know who wins, Batman or Superman.
Martha! Why do you know her name?
Plot twist, they both lose. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Also her mom, but I guess that's less important than her smile.
Her smile is more important than her mom.
The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. That wasn't her final words. She said more words after that.
No more words after that.
Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. Looks like kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. This devastated man was being grilled by the furry detective lady. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for, but he is pretty stupid and old. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
That poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could just be a Whoa! There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And then
I kept trying to add an A to it, but there was no A.
No A. It's kind of like Noel.
Noel.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. So every time I think of, there's an old Animaniacs Christmas thing, and they sing the song Noel. But they're talking about
the letter L.
The letter L, yeah. I don't remember the context.
I would have thought Animaniacs would have used more subterfuge, and there would have been like a third hidden meaning behind Noel. I just don't understand any of this. Any of it.
Told you before. Oh, it's still you.
Oh. I forgot what voice I gave him already.
It was a sad and pathetic voice. For a sad and pathetic man.
I told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about this at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
I'm trying to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe you? I'm a realist. Please, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... Just try calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Okay. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
Why do you have to go make things so complicated? We're going further backwards with our references and songs.
Oh no, yeah, slowly. We're gonna be like... hot patootie, am I right? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter? That it's not my daughter.
Ooh-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I'm just taking a guess based off the elongated sounds.
Elongated muskrat.
Miss me, baby?
Inspector Cabanella. Oh, sorry. Inspector Cabanella.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Why'd you bring him here?
Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Hey, the dragon, welcome.
Hello. Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
The beautiful love between a teacher and student brings a tear to my eye. Stealth sequence last stream? Or the one that was in the prison? Yeah.
It was definitely interesting. We struggled for a little bit until we realized that he can Katamari his way out of any trouble. Which is funny because you got Katamari.
I got a Katamari. I mean, I got a Katamari after that, so.
That's what I'm saying. They heard you say a Katamari, so then they were like, "Oh, that's what they want for Christmas." Quick, get him the Katamari.